hello and welcome to jasonnewland.com. My name's Jason Newland and welcome to this recording. Hypnosis for Bruxism, teeth grinding relief. Please only listen when you can safely close your eyes. And only listen to this with permission from your doctor or medical practitioner, because this is not a replacement for any kind of medical intervention or advice. Now, I'd like you to take a moment to get completely comfortable. Find a position where you can relax fully, completely comfortable. Whether you're sitting down on a comfortable chair that supports your body or lying down. Fully relaxed. Just gently allow your eyes to close. And begin by taking a deep, cleansing breath. Breathe in slowly through your nose and exhale out through your mouth. Feel the cool air entering and the warm air flowing out. And don't worry if you're not breathing in and out at the same time that I'm actually mentioning it. That's not important. Just go in your own time and experience comfort and relaxation in your own way. As you just continue breathing at your own natural, slow, soothing pace. As smooth, deep breaths that begin to calm and center you. And this happens naturally. You'll find the longer that you listen to my voice, the more relaxed your breathing becomes, the more relaxed your body becomes, the more relaxed your breathing becomes. Your mind slows down. You may notice that not only does your breathing become slower, but it may also become deeper. And this is all effortless. It happens completely naturally, comfortable and relaxed. as you continue breathing in your own slow, soothing pace, smooth, deep breaths that begin to calm and center you. And with each exhale, you can imagine any surface tension in your body melting away, little by little. And as you continue to breathe calmly, starting to shift your focus inward, noticing the sensations around you, the ambient sounds in the room, and the feeling of the surface of your bed or your chair supporting your body. With the texture of your clothing against your skin. You can simply observe these external details and acknowledge them. Then let them fade into the background. Now turn your attention inward, because any background sounds can just wash over you, causing more relaxation, knowing that the only thing that's important for your attention right now is you. As you scan your body and mind for any areas of tension or thoughts that are holding you back. Anything that's getting in the way of you relaxing deeply. And you might mentally rate your overall tension from 0 to 10. Notice which parts of you feel the most tight and which parts feel more at ease. Because there's no need to change anything. Just become aware of how you're feeling in this moment. Now, bring your awareness to your jaw. Gently notice how your jaw is positioned. Are you clenching or holding tension there right now? Again, you don't need to adjust it. Not yet. You can simply observe any tightness in the jaw or your face. You don't need to let it relax completely if you're not ready. You can allow that to happen naturally, or maybe a little bit later on in this recording. Because your mind is just checking in with this part of your body, listening to what it has to say. And if you do notice tension, you can just acknowledge it and know that relief is on the way. Now, take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, consciously release your jaw. Let the lower jaw drop slightly, or your teeth part gently, allowing your mouth to unclench. As you feel that small movement as a sign that it's okay to let go. As you notice if your jaw already feels a bit more relaxed, just from the simple release. And you may feel a hint of softness in the muscles around your mouth and along the sides of your face. Now, allow that initial relaxation to settle in. And this time we'll try something different. Very lightly tense your jaw. Gently bite down just enough to feel a mild tightness in the muscles of your jaw. Not hard enough to cause pain or discomfort. Just a slight pressure. Now, notice how the sides of your face and your temples engage when you do this. And let's hold that gentle tension for a few seconds and observe the sensation. Observe the firmness in those strong jaw muscles as they work to keep your teeth together. Because you are fully in control of this tension. You are choosing to feel it. just for now, so that you can recognize it. Now, slowly let that tension go as you imagine the tension as a material that you can dissolve, and perhaps see it as ice slowly melting into water, or butter softening in warmth. You can gradually loosen your jaw, allowing your teeth to separate or only barely touch with no pressure at all. You can feel the muscles on the sides of your face becoming a little softer, a bit looser with each passing moment. Continue releasing until you reach a point where your jaw is in a neutral, effortless state, and your teeth are not clenched. They might not even be touching, and the muscles have let go of that tight hold. And you can notice how different this feels compared to the tension that was there before, in the past. And even if there's still a tiny bit of tightness remaining, you've significantly reduced the pressure. And this neutral jaw position is neither clenched nor strained. It's just relaxing. It's just resting. As once again, gently bite down just a little, adding that slight tension back in for a brief moment. You can feel those jaw muscles contracting. Holding your mouth closed firmly but comfortably. And now completely relax as you let all the tension leave your jaw at once. As you release it entirely, completely relax, so that your lower jaw might even drop open slightly, almost as if it's a string holding your jaw up that has been cut. The string holding your jaw up has been cut, And now your lower jaw can simply float or hang freely, effortlessly and relaxed. And your mouth may naturally fall open just a bit, with your lips parting, as all those muscles go loose and limp. Freeing your face from any grip of tension whatsoever. And you can enjoy that sensation. Perhaps a feeling of lightness or relief in your jaw, as if it's almost weightless. And you might even notice the urge to yawn, which is a great sign that you are relaxing deeply, so deeply. Now, take a moment to savor this relaxation in your jaw, because this is the feeling you want to come back to. A jaw that's relaxed and at ease. And any time I remind you to relax your jaw, you can return to this sensation of deep comfort in your jaw, looseness, calmness, so easily, allowing your lower jaw to hang loosely in a comfortable, slack position. Because you're training yourself that this is the new natural state when at rest. Your jaw unclenched, your lips soft, and all those muscles around your mouth smooth and calm. Now that you've begun releasing the tension from your jaw, let's spread this relaxation to the rest of your body, from head to toe. As you start at the top of your head, imagine a warm, gentle wave of relaxation touching your scalp, and perhaps you feel a pleasant, tingling sensation as your scalp muscles let go. Your scalp muscles let go. And this wave of comfort begins to flow down over your forehead, smoothing out any creases or tightness there. And it washes over the back of your head and around the sides, soothing your temples and your ears, relaxing, calming and peaceful. As you feel it now, gently drifting down over your face, your eyebrows soften and your eyes relax deeply and sink comfortably into their sockets. As the tiny muscles around your eyes let go, and your eyelids feel pleasantly heavy and at ease. As the relaxation continues to flow over your cheeks, your nose, your mouth and your chin, and all the muscles in your face become slack and soft as you notice your cheeks in particular allowing them to loosen as if they could melt like warm wax, releasing any tension. And your lips are soft and parted, and even your tongue relaxes deeply. Resting gently in your mouth. Now, this calm sensation in your face might even cause your jaw to relax relax even more deeply. And if any residual tightness lingers in your jaw, you can let this wave of relaxation melt it away. Now, imagine the muscles of your jaw and cheeks becoming as soft as butter on a warm day. All tightness drifting away as you completely let go of any remaining grip in the jaw. And you might find that as your cheeks and face relax, your jaw naturally remains loose and unclenched, because it feels so good to release these muscles completely. As you allow this feeling to flow into your neck, and the muscles on the sides and the back of your neck lengthen and unwind. Any knots or stiffness in your neck dissolve as the warm relaxation travels downward, down your throat is soft, and you swallow easily and comfortably. And if you notice any tightness in your throat or the base of your jaw, just give yourself permission to let that go too. As relaxation is spreading, and you just continue to naturally breathe slowly, inviting that warm, calming wave to move down through you. Now you can feel your shoulders, and perhaps these could be one of the places that you carry stress. And just allow your shoulders to drop and unwind. Drop and unwind, releasing their load. And they might sink down a little as all the tightness drains away. And as your shoulders relax, notice how your jaw relaxes even more deeply at the same time. Because sometimes we unconsciously tighten our jaw when our shoulders or neck are tense. So now, as your shoulders soften, your jaw is automatically loosening further, letting both your lower jaw and your shoulders fall into a state of complete relaxation as the muscles have given up their hold, because they are literally letting go of the weight of the day. Now, the wave of relaxation continues to spread from your shoulders down through your arms, and you can feel it like a gentle warmth or a soft heaviness moving from your shoulders into your upper arms, flowing through your elbows down to your forearms, into your wrists, and all the way down to your hands and fingertips. As you release any tension you might be holding in your biceps, your forearms, even your hands. As your arms grow pleasantly heavy and limp, as if they could just sink down, completely supported by the surface beneath you. And you might feel a slight tingling in your fingertips as stress drains out through them, leaving your body. As every muscle from your shoulders to your fingers is loose now, heavy and comfortably numb in the best possible way. Now, remember to relax your jaw again. If you feel any hint of tightness creeping back in, because sometimes as we relax one area, another area might try to tense up out of habit. So you can take a second now to check your jaw and let it soften once more. Very good. You're doing such excellent work, teaching your body what true relaxation feels like. Now, bring your focus to your chest and torso. And with your next slow breath in, imagine that the wave of relaxation starting at your chest and spreading outwards. So as you exhale, feel the chest muscles release any tightness, and your breathing stays deep and calm as this relaxation radiates through your rib cage, your upper back and your middle back. As you feel the muscles between your shoulder blades letting go. And the tension in your mid-back dissolving. And as that soothing sensation wraps around your torso, easing your upper belly and your lower back, your stomach is soft and calm, and your lower back is letting go of any tightness. With each breath out, relaxing even more deeply. And if you notice any tension remaining in your belly or your back, see if you can release it now. Maybe by arching or adjusting slightly, then settling into comfort. Allowing this relaxation to sink even deeper, flowing into your pelvis and hips. And these large muscles carry us through the day and often hold some stress. But now they are unwinding, growing heavy and relaxed. As you feel a gentle loosening in your hip joints. And let that spread into your glutes and thighs. As your upper legs become heavy, as if all the energy keeping them tense is just draining down through them. And as your thigh muscles lengthen and soften, this wave of comfort and relaxation and deep release moves further down into your knees, easing the joints, and then into your calves and shins, deeply releasing any tightness there. And finally, it reaches your ankles, feet, and toes. As you feel the last bits of tension flowing out of the bottoms of your feet, as though it were a dark liquid being drawn out, leaving your legs completely relaxed and at peace. Even your toes uncurl and relax deeply. Now, your entire body is deeply relaxed. From the crown of your head all the way down to your toes. And you can take a moment to appreciate this feeling, where everything is loose, limp, and comfortable. And your body feels warm, heavy, and calm, as if you're wrapped in a soft blanket of serenity. And in this state, allow the relaxation to deepen even further. And you might imagine that with each breath you are drifting down to a deeper level of calm. And with every gentle inhale and exhale, it takes you one step deeper into tranquility. Now, Perhaps you experience a pleasant floating sensation, as if your body is so relaxed it could drift like a cloud or a feather. Or maybe you feel so heavy and grounded that you are sinking into the bed or chair, supported safely by gravity. Because either experience is fine, whether floating or sinking. Both signify letting go and being at ease. And you can just sink into this calm, peaceful state where nothing matters except this moment of rest. Now, imagine that you're standing at the top of a soft, safe staircase that leads into an even deeper state of relaxation. And there are 10 steps down. And with each step you descend, your relaxation doubles, and your mind becomes more peacefully focused on my voice. Now, take a step down to step 10, drifting deeper. Step 9, twice as relaxed, feeling safe. Step 8, a wave of heaviness in your limbs, comfortably heavy. Seven, going down, deeper calm. 6, feeling so wonderfully relaxed. 5, halfway down, sinking into serenity. 4, deeper still, mind quiet and open. Three, nearly at the bottom, a profound peacefulness within you. 2, almost completely there, just one step away from the deepest relaxation. 1. You step off into a tranquil, secure space in your mind. Now as deeply relaxed as you can be. Now, in this deeply relaxed state, just notice your jaw once more. And even after relaxing your entire body, sometimes tension can sneak back into the places that habitually hold it or did in the past. And if you sense any tightness at all in your jaw or face, just let it go now. You can deliberately relax your jaw completely, just as you did before. You can feel your lower jaw drop or your teeth part slightly, and your lips and cheeks becoming even more soft. As you let that calm, loose feeling return to your jaw. In fact, feel all the remaining tension anywhere in your body drain away now. Drain away now. Leaving only a sensation of deep relaxation and comfort. Because now you are profoundly relaxed, profoundly comfortable and peaceful. peaceful, both in mind and body. Calm, peaceful, at ease. Now that you are deeply relaxed, let's introduce some gentle imagery to further soothe your jaw and release any lingering tension or stress from the past. So, in your mind's eye, imagine a warm, soft light glowing at the sides of your jaw. Now, it might be a soft golden colour, or it could be any colour that you feel represents healing and calm. And just feel the warmth of this gentle light bathing your jaw muscles. And it's almost like the feeling of sunlight on your skin on a perfect day, or a warm towel placed gently along the sides of your face. As this warmth penetrates into your muscles, loosening them, melting away any hardness. And you can picture the tightness as ice or wax, seeing it clearly melting under this soothing light, drifting away and disappearing. As the muscles of your face respond by becoming even more supple and relaxed, as if they could stretch and yawn comfortably without any effort. Now, just imagine this warm, healing light has a colour. Perhaps a tranquil blue or a gentle golden glow. It's up to you as you see it flowing in with each breath you take. Each time you inhale, this coloured light enters through your nose or mouth and travels straight to your jaw and facial muscles, infusing them with deep relaxation. And every exhale carries away any remaining tightness or discomfort, blowing it out and far away from you. As you visualize a faint mist or smoke of tension leaving your mouth as you breathe out. Dissolving into the air, never to return. With every breath cycle, calming light in and tension out. And you might also picture a pair of hands giving you a tender massage gently along your jawline and cheeks. And these could be the hands of a skilled massage therapist, or even a comforting presence you trust. And feel the thumbs pressing gently into your cheeks, making small circles that release tension. And feel fingers lightly rubbing the hinges of your jaw, right in front of your ears, and easing those knots. Because the touch is warm, gentle, and safe. And as the massage continues in your imagination, just sense how the muscles respond, unwinding, lengthening, and letting go. And perhaps you even feel a soft click or shift as your jaw joint relaxes into proper alignment, freeing itself forever. And any soreness or tightness is fading under these soothing motions, replaced by relief and comfort. Now, allow this imagery to broaden, and in your mind find yourself in a peaceful place where you feel completely at ease. Now, this might be a calm beach at sunset, with the sound of gentle waves lapping against the shore. Or perhaps a quiet forest clearing where warm sunlight filters through the leaves and you can hear a soft breeze. But perhaps it's even a cozy room with a fireplace where you're wrapped in a soft blanket. And wherever it is, just visualize the details, the colors, the sounds, the scents. And in this place you feel safe, calm, and protected. Now, notice that in this special safe space, your whole body feels relaxed and your jaw is naturally loose. Maybe you're even smiling softly, because here there's no stress at all. And if any thoughts or worries try to follow you here, you can see them gently drift away like clouds, unable to disturb your peace. And you might hear the distant call of a bird or the whisper of the wind, reminding you that nature itself is peaceful. And you are a part of that peace. And in this place, tell yourself, I am safe. I am calm. I am free of tension. You might even repeat these words in your mind, letting their truth sink in. I am safe. I am calm. I am free of tension. And as you breathe in this tranquil place, imagine that on the exhale you sigh out every last bit of inner tension. Any worries or emotional burdens you've been carrying begin to evaporate. And if there's been any stress or inattention contributing to your teeth grinding, just see that stress as pebbles in your pocket that you can now take out and just drop on the floor one by one. pluck out those pebbles of worry or anger or frustration, anything that doesn't serve you, and toss them away for good. Hear them vanish with a soft sizzle or a tiny splash. Gone for good. And with every pebble you discard, you feel lighter, calmer, more at peace. Now, direct your focus specifically to any emotional or unconscious triggers that have been linked to your bruxism. Perhaps without realizing it, you've been holding on to stress, worry, or even unexpressed anger, and your jaw took the burden of those feelings. And in this state of deep relaxation, you can finally let those feelings go. And you might even imagine that these negative emotions as a dark cloud or a heavy weight around your jaw and shoulders. And notice that as soon as you acknowledge it, the weight begins to lift. So just give yourself permission to release it completely. Release it completely. And you can watch that dark cloud begin to drift upwards and away from you, getting smaller and lighter as it does, as it moves away, disappearing into the sky. Or you can see the weight simply dissolve off of you, absorbed by the warm earth or blown away by a kind wind. Telling yourself gently, I release any tension, anger, or worry I have been holding in my jaw. I no longer need to carry these feelings. I release any tension, anger, or worry I have been holding in my jaw. I no longer need to carry these feelings. Because you are now forgiving yourself and others for any of the day's troubles. You are letting go of the day's stress and any feelings of guilt, aggression, or nervousness that used to live in your jaw are now flowing out of you and disappearing now. And you start to find that the things that used to upset you or make you anxious just no longer have the same effect on you. It's as if you can now see them from a distance. See them as small and harmless, unable to disturb your inner calm. And you recognize them for what they are, just passing moments or thoughts. Just passing moments or thoughts. And you choose not to let them upset you anymore. And in this moment, nothing bothers you because you are calm. Your mind is clear and untroubled. So now that you've released so much tension and emotion, let's reinforce positive habits and beliefs to ensure that your jaw remains relaxed and comfortable going forward. And in this deeply receptive state, your unconscious mind is open and ready to absorb these helpful suggestions, because each affirmation I say, you can choose to visualize it, to feel it, or you can choose to simply know that it is true for you. Your jaw is relaxed and at peace. Feel how natural it is for your jaw to remain loose and limp when you are at rest. This relaxed jaw position is becoming your new normal, especially during sleep. As night after night your jaw muscles remember this feeling of freedom and stay relaxed automatically. Because you are in control of your body and responses. And even while you sleep, your mind remains aware and protective, monitoring the tension in your jaw. And if your unconscious mind senses any clenching beginning, it will gently and automatically release that tension for you. And you don't even have to wake up, as part of your mind stays watchful, always keeping you safe, ensuring your teeth stay slightly apart and your jaw stays loose, because you can trust this part of you to guard your comfort. Now, any time you feel stress, you respond with calm. Because the old habit of tightening your jaw in response to stress is completely dissolving. And from now on, whenever you encounter stress or strong emotions, you naturally take a deep breath and relax, instead of tensing up like the past. And this happens whether you're awake or asleep. And stressful thoughts just cue you to exhale and let go. And your jaw stays serene. Now, you become aware of any clenching instantly. Because if you ever begin to clench or grind your teeth, you will immediately become aware of it, either consciously or unconsciously. And the moment that awareness comes, it acts as a soft alarm that signals you to relax deeply. And in that moment, you will automatically release every muscle in your body, especially your jaw. And the gripping simply fades away as soon as it starts. Because your mind knows you just don't need that anymore. You now have relaxation. Because you prefer calm and comfort. Now, grinding or clenching used to be something your body did when it felt anxious or upset. But you don't need that coping mechanism anymore, because you've learnt better ways to handle those feelings through relaxation and letting go. In fact, any time you used to grind your teeth out of aggression or nervousness, you now find yourself breathing deeply and remaining calm instead. And it feels so much better to respond with calm. And you might even notice that day by day you feel more relaxed in general. And little things that used to irritate or worry you just roll off your back now, hardly affecting you, because you are naturally adopting a more easygoing and peaceful approach in all areas of your life. And this reflects in your jaw remaining at ease. Now, your sleep is deep and protected, and each night as you lie down to sleep, you immediately recall this feeling of a relaxed jaw, and it becomes a signal for your whole body to relax. And your unconscious mind knows that a calm jaw means it's time to rest. And so a wave of drowsiness and comfort will flow over at bedtime. And all night long your sleep will be sound, deep and comfortable. And if there are any disturbances, or if your jaw muscles begin even to slightly tense, then that watchful part of your mind will notice and automatically release it, keeping you safe and comfortable. Allowing you to continue sleeping deeply, knowing that you are protected from any harm. And in the morning, when you wake up, your jaw will feel loose, painless and free, relaxed and comfortable. And you might even notice in the days that come that any soreness in your jaw or teeth from past grinding begins to heal as you stopped aggravating it. And you wake up feeling refreshed and grateful that your body is learning this new habit of deep relaxation. Because you are safe and are in control. And you can remind yourself that you are safe now, and the stresses of the day cannot bother you here, because you have taken the time to care for yourself, and you deserve this peace, because your unconscious mind is your ally, and it will only accept suggestions that are beneficial for you. And it is fully committed to helping you keep your jaw relaxed and healthy. And you can trust yourself. Because you're in complete control of your responses. And you choose relaxation and comfort. And this gives you a profound sense of security and confidence. And you realize that you have the power to make this change. And you are doing it successfully. And each time you practice this deep relaxation, you reinforce the new habit of a loose, tension-free jaw. And over time, this positive habit becomes stronger and stronger, and the old habit simply fades away, becoming a distant memory. So just take a moment now to absorb these truths. They are sinking deeply into your mind, taking root. And picture them like seeds that you have planted in a garden. And you have planted the seeds of relaxation, awareness, and calm. And over the coming days and nights, these seeds will grow. And they will blossom into automatic actions and feelings. And in the moment you start to clench, a gentle wave of relaxation will wash over your jaw. And the moment you feel stress, a calm breath will center you. Because these changes are happening naturally and surely. And you can feel proud of yourself for making this positive change. And you can feel relieved at how much more comfortable you already feel. Now, before we finish, let's reinforce your sense of safety and control so that you can carry these feelings with you always relaxed. Deep within, your mind understands that it does not need to grind or clench to deal with feelings. And you might consciously know, or you might not know, why the habit started, perhaps long ago, to cope with anxiety and stress from the past. But it doesn't matter now, because that was then and this is now. And you're no longer that anxious child or stressed person that didn't have better tools to deal with this situation. And you have grown, you have learned, and you are safe. And any original reason for the habit has long passed. And you're now living a new chapter where relaxation and peace guide you. And understand that your unconscious mind is powerful and it's working just for you. And even as you sleep, it stays awake enough to protect you and your jaw. Just as your heart keeps beating and your lungs keep breathing through the night, your mind can keep your jaw relaxed with the same kind of automatic protection, so you can sleep soundly and confidently, knowing that a wiser, deeper part of you is now on guard, monitoring your jaw muscles and instantly releasing any tension. Because you have essentially delegated this job to your unconscious mind, and it will handle it for you. That is what it's there for. And this realization makes you feel very safe, that you can truly let go and rest, because a part of you that never sleeps is taking care of your well-being. Now, feel this sense of security warm you from within. And you may like to imagine it as a soft blanket of light wrapping around you, or a protective guardian watching over you, knowing that you are protected, knowing that your teeth are protected, knowing that your jaw is protected. And you'll only ever press your teeth together when it's absolutely necessary, like when eating. And even then, it will be with appropriate force and never excessive, because your unconscious mind knows the difference. That's why it keeps your teeth apart or just lightly touching when you're relaxed. And there's no need to clench. As you visualize right now that whenever you're falling asleep, your mouth is relaxed. Perhaps a tiny gap between your upper and lower teeth and your lips may be lightly closed or slightly open, and your jaw hinges slack and soft, because this is the ideal position for rest, and you hold this effortlessly through the night. And if any point in the future you find yourself in a situation that would once have caused you to grind or clench, you will immediately remember the tools you have now. You remember to breathe, to become aware. You remember to release. And perhaps you'll even hear my voice in your mind saying, relax your jaw. Relax your jaw. Relax your jaw. And just like that, you will relax it, feeling all tension slip away. And this response will become so natural to you that it happens on its own. And you have retrained your habits effectively, replacing the old response with this new, healthier one. And you know that you have done excellent work today because you allowed yourself to relax. You allowed yourself to let go and to program old patterns. And your body and mind are thanking you for this. You may even feel a sense of joy or relief, knowing that you have taken a big step towards peaceful, uninterrupted sleep and better health for your teeth and your jaw. Now, it's time to finish this session in a way that best serves you. And you have a choice of how you would like to conclude. And both options will reinforce the positive changes you've made. You can drift into a deep sleep. So if you are listening to this at bedtime or simply wish to continue sleeping, you can allow yourself now to drift off into sleep, a deep, restful sleep, because there's no need to become fully alert. You can just ignore the wake-up cues and instead feel yourself sinking deeper into comfort. And your unconscious mind has absorbed all of the suggestions, and it will keep working on this positive transformation while you sleep. In fact, as you sleep, every breath and every moment of jaw relaxation will future cement these changes, and you'll sleep soundly through the night. Jaw relaxed and comfortable, and you'll have pleasant, calm dreams. And when morning comes, you will wake up naturally, feeling refreshed, re-energized, and happy, with your jaw feeling great. And if you need to wake up now, for example, if this is a daytime session or a short nap, you can choose to return to full wakefulness. And I will count from 1 up to 5. With each number, you will become a little bit more alert and energized. And by the time I reach 5, you will be fully awake, feeling rested, confident, and in control, bringing all of these positive feelings and new habits with you into your day. And your jaw will remain relaxed and will carry this calm awareness forwards. As we prepare to count now, and remember, it's your choice. You can wake up, or you can just simply drift deeper into sleep and let the counting fade away. Either way, your unconscious mind holds on to all of the good suggestions from this session. 1. Becoming a bit more awake now. If you are waking, start to wiggle your fingers and toes gently. And if sleeping, you're drifting even further down, doubling the relaxation. 2. Energy returning to your limbs. Perhaps take a deep breath, filling your lungs with refreshing air. Or if you're sleeping, you sink even deeper, every muscle completely slack. 3. Rising up out of the hypnosis now, feeling wonderfully good and optimistic. And if sleeping, you're so deeply asleep, comfortable and safe. 4. Almost awake, feeling light, positive and refreshed. If sleeping, you're in a deep, dreamy state, healing and resting. 5. Fully awake, fully alert, and feeling excellent in every way. Mind clear, body energized, jaw relaxed and loose. And if instead you're continuing into sleep, you're now fully asleep, enjoying one of the best sleeps you've had in a long time. And congratulations on completing this session. Whether you're awake now or asleep, your unconscious mind is already implementing these changes for your benefit. And you can emerge from this experience knowing that you have set in motion a powerful, positive transformation. And you are calm, you are safe, and your jaw is relaxed and protected. That brings us to the end of this recording. Remember to be kind to yourself, because you deserve to be happy. And be gentle with yourself. You deserve to feel safe. Lots of love. Bye.